hobbies.
Hobbies. Wake up. All right, hop on my bike. And remember, hold on. Oh no, weird sky.
Okay. So like, should we like go back there? Because I mean, it's Scott and Styles, and I think they're retarded. So I mean,
Well, I mean, I guess we could go talk to them.
I don't
Do we go talk to them?
I don't know if we should or something. I don't know. Ephemeral, temporary. Ha.
Dad, I'm ready to go. Hey, did you know that there was like over 500,000 deer crashes yesterday?
Yeah, you're going to school.
No, I'm not. I gotta see. I gotta do all of this, and no, I don't want to. No, Dad.
I look great. You're naked in my bed. Get gone. We're not dating.
Can we have sex again?
No. Look, I just had some scratches and stuff, and then, what's that?
Anesthetic.
Why?
Because I'm trying to kill you. So hey, let's count. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, hey Scott. I understand if your mother needs you to leave school.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know about your attendance record, and so yeah, just don't repeat last year.
Oh no, I'm doing great this year. You can't. No, I'm gonna be great. I'm Scott.
Those are a lot of birds. Oh no. Students, get down, students. Get down.
Oh, well, this is my floor.
Hey, could you help me out there? Old sport.
Didn't know this was the Great Gatsby, but okay, yay! You ain't gonna take no Isaac.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. I'm out. Oh my God, are you Scott?
No, I'm Lydia.
Okay, do you know where Scott is? You're Allison. Okay, shut up. Do you know where Scott is?
Oh my gosh, no one tells me. I don't know.
Yeah, where is Scott?
We don't speak to crackheads. I'm sorry. We just.
Ah, you're bruising me. I gotta go.
I always wanted a tattoo because I could trace it with my fingers, with my 2 fingers, and I made a circle like that.
Yeah,
all
idiot.
by myself.
Yeah,
me.
I see it right there. So, in order to do it, fire.
Oh.
Styles, hold on down.
I don't know if this is such a good idea. I don't.
Oh, you're so defiant. But it's okay. It's all right. I'll take care of it. Old sport.
Hey guys, it's Twisty
and Fresh.
And we just got through seeing the first episode of the premiere of Teen Wolf.
The first episode of the premiere.
I know, first episode of the premiere. Oh, that was really bad. Season 3 premiere episode. We just saw the first one.
It's back.
I know, very, 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 very excited. It's the only show that I continually watch, and I never fall off the track. I always just keep watching because I'm like, wow, this is a great show.
It is.
MTV did a really good job. First off, we're going to go into a few things that we noticed, and the first thing we got to talk about is the fact that Jackson is not there.
He moved to London, and if anybody gets this reference, he's an American werewolf in London.
I know, hilarious, right? But also the simple fact that the actor is not returning to the show for the third season. because he was originally only scripted to do half the season, 12 of the 24 episodes that they were contracted to do, which I'm assuming maybe he was originally actually good to go to London, his character, and then maybe he's going to return like halfway through after the problems got really out of hand, and then maybe he's supposed to be the one to kind of come and help things
That
out.
would have been the prediction.
But, you know, we can't really say anything now because the actor himself is not there. And I don't think they're going to re-script his character as a new actor. I think they're literally probably just going to get rid of his character.
Yeah,
maybe on some off chance that he'll come back for like season 4, or maybe he'll suddenly get scripted and maybe he'll pop up in season 3 at the end and it'll be like, oh, yay, they got him back.
Let's hope so.
That's what I'm really hoping for because you know what? He's a character that we really, really enjoyed. No one can play Jackson like this character. Like
no
Colton
one could be a better prick.
So yeah, he was very, very good at it, and I'm very, very sad to see him go. All right, the plot, we see y'all wonderful reenactments. I know we so talented casters, but the plot opens up with a new girl who is rescuing Isaac because apparently the Alphas have beaten him or tried to take his memories or something. I'm assuming that Isaac, because it mentions later on that Isaac, Peter, and Derek have been looking
for Erica and Boyd.
And so I'm assuming that while he was out hunting for them, that he was captured, and this girl is rescuing him.
Yes. But we have no idea what or who she is. She didn't have a name.
Right.
They called her the girl throughout the whole show.
Right.
And then it looked as if she got killed.
So I'm assuming she was a black girl. Because at the beginning, we probably assumed she was going to die. She had no name. No name characters die. It's just the rule of TV.
They do.
Then we have the scene with Allison and Lydia talking. And then we see Styles and Scott talking. And they see each other. We realize that Scott has not spoken to Allison the entire summer. He's been good. He's trying to keep a distance between them. And hopefully maybe they'll end up getting back together. They're like the ultimate romance of Romeo and Juliet. Seriously, two sides. Star-crossed lovers. Seriously.
Blah, blah, blah.
Then a deer runs into Lydia, which was called Scott. Yes. That scene was hilarious.
If you saw it.
Yeah, just saying. Then we see them all heading off to school.
First day of school.
Right. Scott learns a new word, ephemeral. Which, you know, I think they're just trying to make Scott a little bit smarter. Sometimes the casting along the way, Scott got a little dumb. Just saying.
What you mean a little?
So I just think they're just trying to make him seem a little bit smarter. We can see where all the characters are. You know, Styles is still a nerd. Lydia's still full of herself. Allison's still a shell of herself. And well, Scott is just one happy little boy.
He's trying. He's trying. He the little engine that could.
And then we have the hospital scene where Isaac and the black girl are taken, because I'm sorry I call black girl.
We don't have.
Are taken to the hospital. They run to Scott's mom, and they realize they're trying to get a hold of Derek, and they're trying to get a hold of Scott because no one can get a hold of Derek apparently, and it's a whole issue.
Yeah.
Then we have the whole scene where Isaac is, you know, injected with some anesthesia, and he's knocked out.
Yeah,
so. Because from one of the alphas. So once again, the people just pop up randomly, and
they're always in like wolf form.
Yeah,
but, you know,
it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Then there's Scott and Allison. They're sitting in class. You kind of get to see them interact, you know, physically talk to each other.
Yeah.
And Scott has to leave early because he gets a call from his mom.
Yep.
There's a new teacher that pops up, and she opens with a text, which I thought was kind of funny.
She opened with the Heart of Darkness.
Yeah, just. If that's not just the ultimate literary reference ever.
The ultimate high school senior year book to read.
Yeah, sorry. Then there's the giant scene where they get attacked by birds. So not fun. No. So Lydia's just attraction for horrible animal things right now. Yeah, poor girl. They just torture that poor girl.
They do. She's the torture.
She's just the easiest target ever, I'm telling you. Then we get to see a blind man when Scott gets to the hospital that he needs a little help from Scott, even though he gets to the elevator just fine.
Yeah. I thought that was weird.
Right. And then they have the big elevator fight scene where they're fighting over trying to control Isaac.
He's gotten some other alpha.
Random alpha. Derek interferes, and good thing he does because Scott was told to get his butt kicked. We have the little classroom aftermath thing where we're seeing that Allison and her dad are refusing to get involved into this, even though they probably would be quite helpful in this matter.
They would. But they decided if they're going to stay in Beacon Hills, they're going to stay out of the mess.
Right.
No more drama.
Then Lydia and Allison get marked by a black girl. I don't know if she's something other than human because we don't know what she is. but she bruises them quite easily. She tries to fight for her life, and the blind man, we learn, is most likely the head of the Alphas, kills her at the end.
Yeah.
And then we also learn that Erica and Boyd are still alive, and they're just caged somewhere.
Yeah.
We don't
know where. But the mark, did the mark have something to do with it?
Yeah. Probably. At least letting them know where it is.
Yeah.
And then Scott finally does get his tattoo because we realize that he's looking at the Samoan definition of open wound, and he's felt an open wound because Allison is not there. Teenage love. He just gotta love it.
Blah blah blah.
Favorite scene of the night for me was when they were both sitting in two separate cars, Styles and Scott in this car, Allison and Lydia in this car, and Scott is looking at her, and you had the slow motion with Allison, and she slowly looks over and like, oh no, it's Scott. Yeah, I love that scene. That was like my favorite scene. Favorite line for me was when Styles turns to Lydia and asks her, did her dog Prada bite her? And she says, no, my designer handbag. Favorite line.
My favorite scene was when Scott first went to get his tattoo. He actually went to a tattoo parlor, and it decided to heal. So he had that tattoo, and he was like, "Oh, it burns, oh no, it burns." And then he finds out it was healing. And favorite line also came from that scene when Styles looked in and said, "Oh, thank God, I hated it." Sorry.
New characters that we have never seen before. We have the introduction of the new teacher. She's the new English teacher. Apparently, they focus a lot on the English teachers, which actually one time was Allison's mom. R.I.P. Allison's mom. So.
Yeah, that was Miss Blake. And then we also have twins that entered.
Twin werewolves.
Twin werewolves.
Creepy, because they can combine to each other and make one giant werewolf.
Yeah.
Scary, just wrong.
Yeah.
We have the black girl that dies. We're assuming that's dead. We actually can't say for 100% that she's dead. Most likely
don't know.
She's dead.
We assume that she was dead because there was a lot of blood.
Right. And then we have Deucalion.
Yeah.
Yeah. The new alpha head.
He's the blind guy.
Yeah, the blind guy. It's the head. It's an interesting. So.
Of an alpha pack.
Interesting thing. A few little mistakes that we kind of noticed was the fact that Lydia mentioned something about the deer's eyes being so scary, yet she was looking the other way the entire time. How many caught that? Huh? I would. Yeah. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Another thing I thought that was interesting is Scott's teacher mentions his attendance record, but she's the new teacher.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Apparently they talk around the coffee pot in the teacher's lounge.
Right. Then there's the whole idea of the worst hospital ever. You can show up in just claws and be an everyday person and put on scrubs. No one notices you. Worst hospital ever. I'm saying I'm never going there. I will not be diagnosed by a real doctor. It will be a werewolf in disguise.
Sorry, Beacon Hills.
Another thing, I don't know if it's a mistake or just something you notice, a lot of the alphas seem to be in wolf form a lot. Like they always have the claws out on their feet, on their hands. And I don't know if it's MTV saying, hey, it's a werewolf, or they're stuck in that form. It's not really clarified. And I don't know if it's, like I said, it's just a shout out so we can know, or if it's we're not supposed to see it, but no one else sees it. I don't know. It's just one of those weird things that.
And either way, the girl werewolf that showed up to kill Isaac and the black girl, she didn't have on any shoes.
Yeah, she never wears shoes in this entire episode.
She's in scrubs and she has on her shoes with like werewolf feet, and
nobody notices it.
Everybody's like, oh, she's in scrubs. She's a doctor.
Right. She's so smart. I don't know. It's something odd about that. And I can't tell if it's like a mistake. We're not supposed to notice it. I don't know. Sometimes it's just a shadow. Random phone.
Yeah.
Then there's the vet, animals, and tattoo. This is going far as the predictions of what's possibly going to happen. We realize that all these animal occurrences are happening as far as the birds, the deer, Prada getting bit, the veterinarians, whole animals just killing themselves. This is all very odd and strange, and we're assuming it's related to the alphas, so we're not really for sure. But a lot of stuff seems to be happening around Lydia, except for the whole vet thing. Yeah. So I don't know if it's directly related to Lydia or if it's directly related to the alpha thing. But one thing we know, animals are scared out of their mind right now. So they're doing very, very odd things. They're making a whole big issue about this tattoo on Scott's arm. I don't know what those two lines actually mean. I'm assuming they mean something more than even what Scott
I
knows.
predict that it could be the symbol for his new pack.
You know what? It would make sense.
That's my prediction.
So, that could be the whole thing. Is reason why it's so important to him, because it's going to be important later on.
Right.
We're not really for sure what's going to happen next. Hopefully, Eric and Boyd's going to get taken out of the prisoner because they look hungry and scared. Maybe Allison will actually man up and get some guns and actually start fighting along. Jackson will just pop back up.
That's his hope.
Yeah, I miss the character. Sorry. But, these are just a few things that we hopefully foresee in the next episode. Really excited. MTV, you're doing a good job. You're holding our interest. You're doing great. Keep it up. It's Twisty.
Be fresh.
Check you guys.